So to set up the rope tricep extension or push down, what we want is this rope attachment. We're gonna grab onto the rope near the bottom, which is usually sort of covered by some sort of rubber nub or even a metal one. And then we wanna set up in the finish position. So that's gonna be a little bend in the knee. And I wanna get my arms as long as I can and get the rope close to me, but not on me. So it's almost on my thighs, and I want to get my shoulders over my hands. This lets me control the rope and have leverage over it. If I'm super tall, like I'm standing almost upright, then the whole time I'm fighting through the front of my shoulder to try to keep that in place, which means that I get less emphasis in the tricep. So we want to make sure that we start in a position that allows us to be over our hands. Once you're there, and the arms are long, you should feel lots of work in the tricep already. We bend the elbow, and then we push back to that position. Almost like we're trying to drive the little black nubs on the rope into the ground. They're obviously not gonna make it there, but when we do this, we should have lots of work in the tricep, all the way down the back of the arm here, and not very much going on anywhere else. If that doesn't happen, if we start flipping the wrist, so trying to like turn out, then a lot of times we lose the last, let's say 10-20% of the movement. So we have to make sure that when we're extending the elbow, one, that we finish extending the elbow. So you really have to find that beginning position that allows you to get your arm as straight as possible, aka long. But we also want to make sure that we keep a strong wrist while we do this. Because oftentimes what I see is a whole lot of flicking the rope, which doesn't do anything other than make the movement easier. And then consequently, most people add weight and then they lose out on even more of the movement. So strong wrist, find your bottom position, don't flick, bend the elbow, drive the handle through the floor. When you do that, the rope will move a little bit, that's okay, but you're not trying to make it move. You're just trying to get back to where you started, and that should feel pretty good. Hope it helps. Bring it.